I'm not excited to talk about what I'm about to talk about because I know there are a lot of great people at this organization that are capable of doing great things. The race was very good. I have to say, I was impressed. I thought it would be much more of the single file train. We saw that a little bit at times, but credit to the drivers for putting on a good show and not being afraid of the parts shortage of the next gen and not being afraid to go 2 and 3 wide. I thought, aside from the couple accidents we saw, very good race. The Fox Sports coverage was not great, and there's really no way around it. It was all over social media. We can get into production issues. We can get into problems with the camera work, the fact that we didn't know Alex Bowman and Ross Chastain were even in the first wreck until 30 seconds after it happened. The fact that Clint Boyer was up in the booth saying, I think one of these cars went upside down, and it took until we saw the replay to find that Harrison Burton had actually flipped. The constant onboard cameras, I think, Josh, you were even saying it made it kind of hard for you to comment.
Yeah, it was.
And then you can go back to Thursday night in the dual races, focusing entirely on the finish and missing Kaz Grala getting the money team into the Daytona 500. That's, I think, the most important part of the dual races is setting the field and who's going to be in the race, who isn't. Fox completely missed that because they were focused on the race for the win, which is really just for the second row starting spot. And that doesn't even get into the commercials. There were so many commercials. I think some people were even joking that the race was interrupting the commercials rather than the commercials interrupting the race. And this is the only sport that I can think of off the top of my head that at least has this sizable of a following where we go to commercials during the action. And I remember watching the Indy 500 in 2007, ESPN on ABC was doing side-by-side then. So we've had this for at least 15 years now. We have the ability in the United States, all credit to Mother's Polish and a couple of other companies that have hopped on board. ESPN is now simulcasting a commercial-free Sky Sports feed. And I've got to say, I wonder if that commercial-free broadcasting has maybe assisted the rise that we're seeing Formula One experience in the United States right now. And then you come over to NASCAR, and we even joke about it with NBC all the time, nothing but commercials. I don't know if we can come up with an acronym for Fox there, but I think both networks need to seriously take a look and invest. I know we have TV contracts coming up here in a couple of years, new ones maybe entering the arena for broadcasting rights. There needs to be some sort of solution here. I don't know if it's going side by side under green and trying to reserve the full screen commercials. If you have to take any full screen commercials, I would maybe go talking to a couple sponsors, see if you can get them to prevent exclusive commercial free coverage and pay for the ads that way. Even soccer, a sport where the clock doesn't stop, you have banners and advertising that's changing all around the stadium, signs and adverts going up there so that you don't have to take the commercial breaks. You only take them at halftime and when the clock's not running. I don't know if NASCAR or IndyCar could look at something like that. But all in all, I hate talking about it this way because I know there's a lot of great people at Fox Sports, but something needs to be done. Something has to change because we've seen this decline year after year after year. Unfortunately, I think it hit a new low today.